How's it going, guys? Test failed there. Helping in play our test today. Other than playing Puzzle and Dragons Super Mario Bros. Edition. Dash Tower is our next course because we couldn't really do the rest of them due to the fact that the one ghost house took a while. First time beating it. Well, we don't really have much of a choice but to continue onwards. I didn't do any grinding like I said I was going to. I'm sorry, but I'll probably do that after I complete this world is when I'll do a little bit more grinding. Just to, like, kind of... Honestly, instead of to, like, get, items, but instead to, like... To actually, like, level up my team a bit, hopefully with coin coffers and stuff, because... I would argue that we're starting to get to the point in the game where we're gonna need more levels than actually, like, a diverse set of allies, because the more diverse my allies are, the harder it is to use them all if they're, like, at a low level. So... I'm hoping that we can circumvent the issue soon. Alright, nice. No poison. That's really good. We don't have to deal with poison yet. Or bony beetles even. Okay, I want to deal with you first. But how am I going to deal with all this? I will just give it my all. That's it. That's a really big fire combo, so we're getting a group attack. Yep. It's really good, though. I do definitely need to power up my team a bit, though, because it is... I mean, also, another issue I'm having is that most of my allies are not fully transformed. Like, they're only transformed, like, after one state, or in their, like, second transformation form, but not their final one, which is... I mean, case in point, like... Boo Trio, Red Koopa Paratroopa, and Green Koopa Paratroopa are the ones I'm thinking about right now. Ooh, there's actually a good... There's an interesting amount of combos I can make right now. No, I was so close. I was gonna see if I can try to get a 10+ combo, but, like, it's not really worth it. I don't really have a reason to right now. It's not like I need these allies' item drops that badly. Like, it would be nice to get some rare fruit and stuff, but... Like, I admit it, again, we don't really need them right now. Alright. What are you gonna start with? Oh, you're just gonna go straight for the first strike. That actually does a lot, though. I wonder, like, what my HP is for all my allies. Okay, not bad so far. We're doing decently well right now. I'm just worried a little, because... Oh, what are you gonna use? Reckless Rampage! I actually need to I need to take note of this. Do you have this as your skill? Hold on. Do I have this noted down as your skill, rather? Alright, so fun fact. I actually did not have Reckless Rampage noted down, meaning this is actually a new skill that I did not know that, that Boom Boom had. We learned something new! Which is actually kind of insane, because I honestly thought I had noted down all of Boom Boom's skills, but I guess not. He didn't even get a chance to use his attack boost, but... Dang. It's still cool, though. I'm glad that we're able to learn more enemy skills, because again, I want to make sure that my guide is as complete as possible once I'm done. Wait, who's that coming? Oh, I forgot about this. It's a Yoshi. I bet that Bowser and his crew captured a lot of them. We should rescue every Yoshi that we can find. I bet they'll all be great helpers. You can now use Green Yoshi as a helper. That's actually not a lie in the slightest. But let's actually talk about them first. Green Yoshi, a wood type with 5 stars of HP, 2 stars of attack, and 4 stars of recovery. That really low attack stat is kind of annoying, but the high HP stat's actually pretty good. And so now its skill is Yoshi Breath, which changes all of your orbs into fire, wood, into dark orbs. It's essentially like Boo Mario's skill, or you know, other skills like that, where it changes your entire orb field into a certain specific set of orbs. It's not bad, especially when you look at its helper skill, which is Friend Power Wood. Raises your team's attack by 3 times after attacking with fire, wood, and dark orbs. So this is a much more extreme version of like Boo Mario or Luigi skill, where you just clear 3 orb attributes and you get like a 2.5 times attack boost. This one you get a 3 times attack boost, but you have to be attacking with fire, wood, and dark. If you attack with any other orb combo that's not those 3, you don't get the attack boost. Combine that with Yoshi's Breath, you can actually get that attack boost on the turn you use it. And a 3 times attack boost is nothing to sleep at. That's a pretty strong attack boost, especially if you bring Green Yoshi to 3 color courses. Then you're literally guaranteed to have that, assuming that the 3 color course is fire, wood, and dark. And I will admit that while Green Yoshi's attack stat is kind of low, thanks to the skill, or thanks to the helper skill and the skill potentially helping you with that damage, it's actually not bad to have Green Yoshi be your ally in many cases. So let's go take a look at our new Yoshi pal that we got. So, I mean, I guess I could have just went to the menu rather, but I just want to look at you right now. Where are you? There you are, level 13. So, you know, like, they are like one wood type. Also, there's something really weird about Yoshis. I really don't understand why. Let's go to the guide, and let's go find Yoshi. Actually, they're right here. As you can see, we have his stats and everything, we have his skills. But then you look at his transformation line, it has a transformation, but if we go to the transform area, you'll see Green Yoshi doesn't even show up. So this is one of those weird cases where, you know, it's not necessarily wrong. Whoops. The guide isn't necessarily wrong that there's like no transformation for Green Yoshi, but the way you get this other Yoshi form is not through transforming. You just have to play the game, and you'll eventually get it. That's something that's really, really strange. I don't think the Toads act like that, do they? Yeah, no, they don't. They just say no transformation. And like, I know like the Mario and Luigi forms, yeah, technically they don't transform either, but like, they have all the forms and stuff, so. It's really weird. It's a really weird thing. Can I play? Okay, I can do this one time. Boo Mushroom! Can't I transform anyone now with my Boo Mushrooms? No, I can't. I mean, I guess I technically can if I do like you, but I don't want to use my Boo Mushrooms there. Okay, now let's move on. What is this? Oh look, fire, wood, and dark! What did you look at that? It's a tutorial on how to use our new ally here. Now it would be kind of not, I mean, you know what, I guess for that reason, it makes way sense to have Boo Luigi here. Now, okay, so fire, wood, and dark. So we don't want water, so we can get rid of you. And we don't need light, so we can get rid of you as well. I mean, there's a lot of options we have for fire, wood, and dark. I'll admit, I think my wood damage is fine, so I might want a fire team member, which admittedly I don't have many good fire team members. So I might bring in red paratrooper. Yes, it gives us a light damage, but it's not a lot. And dark. I have 2 options for dark, but I think I'm gonna go with you. I think it kind of just makes sense. And we're gonna cover our wood damage very well just by having a Green Yoshi on this. Like, yeah, they only have 2 stars of attack, but, you know, it's still better than nothing. Yeah, look. We have over 1,000 of each of our stats. Okay. Now we're gonna be seeing some kind of high damage. Yep, 7.5 times. I mean, it's not as high as, like, if we could've gone with Boomerang Mario, but... We didn't need water, and I kind of figured that it would have been half a waste to just have Boomerang Mario then. What Boomerang, bro? There's a lot of hard orbs I would like to get rid of, to be honest. If we can. No 10+ combo. I would have liked your Super Leaf, to be honest, but nope. Although, actually, I'm pretty sure I have all the allies I need to transform. Okay. Oh, hello, good combo right there. A 10+ combo. We get some, golden mushrooms, I think? We also get a continue. We get one of our continues back that we lost in the ghost house. Dang, that is some insane damage. Yep, golden mushrooms. Alright, we actually need those, though, for Paragoomba. In fact, we actually might have enough now. Or, I'm sorry, big Paragoomba. That's what I need my golden mushroom for. What did it drop? Oh, Goomba coin. How many Goomba coins do we have? Because we do need a good chunk of them for 2 allies actually. 3 Goomba Tower, but I also need it for another ally. Uh-oh. Well, that's unfortunate, I guess. I also need it for Bullet Bill, even though we don't have a Bullet Bill. Why did I take the pipe? I just realized that was a bad idea. Well, whatever. Anyways, as I keep getting sidetracked from my own topic, we need Goomba coins for Bullet Bill. Like, yes, we don't have another one, but when we get another one, we're gonna need some Goomba coins. Winged green shell, huh? That's really unfortunate, actually, because now I can only attack you with wood. Admittedly, it's what your weakness is, but, like, you know... It's still a bit unfortunate. Okay, 10+ combo, we get some fruit and some golden mushrooms. I'll gladly take them, we need them. Look at that. We need them, we're gonna need those, so I'm glad. Okay. More enemies, I mean, they're not that bad to deal with, so I shouldn't be, like, that concerned. Oh, did I not match up wood? Wow, I thought I did. Almost didn't need to match up wood, though. There we go. No combo multiplier needed, we just defeated them normally. What were the question block items? Because I probably missed out, and I could have potentially gotten some more stuff. Although we got, like, we actually got a lot of stuff. Oh, right. Jeez, okay, first strike. Is this gonna kill me? Okay, no, it is not. But it does a lot of damage. Okay, there's a lot of hard orbs, which is unfortunate. Oh, okay, no, never mind, we just KO'd you. Golden mushrooms, fruit, and Goomba coin. All really good stuff. Well, I mean, we got 1 Goomba coin, but okay, I guess we could have gotten a poison mushroom. That's kind of the only valuable thing we could have really gotten there. Alright, let's go back to the Toad House. We got a lot of stuff, okay? Actually, okay, let's see. How many items do we have of what? 4 Goomba coins, we still need 2 more. But let's look at her. Yeah, 6 and 3. I think we need more. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to leave. But I think we still need more fruit and golden mushrooms, but let's take a look. So you need, whoops. Yeah, you need 1 more. And you also need 1 more. And the only reason I want to skill you up because, well, you're Boomerang Mario, like one of the best leaders in the entire game. And, like, while it would be nice to, like, get your skill up, like, I have no healing skill, and this is my only healing skill. And that's only because I've gotten really unlucky, and I've not gotten, like, a single cheat, or, I'm sorry, ice flower, rather. I mean, I have, like, a few. I have, like, a few ice flowers, but not enough. I need 4 of them, and then I'm gonna need 6. I need a total of 10, so it's kind of, It's kind of an interesting world to live in right now. Okay. It's a normal course. We can go back with this team. At least with normal courses, I don't have to worry about team building. I can just go like this. Although, I guess, like, maybe more fire team members would have been nice. Is this really a normal course? This more just, like, feels like a fire, dark, and light course. Okay, now it's looking like a normal course. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, we're doing pretty good there as for orb attributes. Okay. It's not going to be as strong since you know, we have no fire and all these enemies are weak to fire, but hey, it's good enough. An extra Goomba that I'm just gonna, you know, transform into other stuff. You know, I kind of wish that transform, like, for some of the enemies that, like, literally add another enemy as an ally, like, on the, like, next to it. Like, for example, like, Red Koopa Troopa and Cheep Cheep. Like, I kind of wish that you actually just combined a Cheep Cheep and a Red Koopa instead of using Cheep Cheep coins. But, it's whatever. Okay, there's 3 pathways we can take. Let's try the light path. Actually, okay. It was either gonna be light or fire. We didn't know what the orb was. Or it was gonna be dark, but it was not wood. I forgot this music. Alright. Let's hope we can get a decent combo here. Although, yeah. It's not 5 color, it's just a normal course, so it's kinda tricky. I mean, you still give me a good chunk of coins and experience. Actually, not really coins, but experience, but... Hi. That's kind of the best I can do, to be honest. So I kind of made myself stuck. Yeah. Boom, alright. That's a strong combo, that's gonna be enough to KO you. I mean, we don't really need, like, we're kind of just mindlessly going through this at this rate. Alright, we're back at the boss now. Here's a PD Piranha. There we go. Slightly strong. You're just gotta be a little careful, because your skills are kind of powerful, I'll admit. Yeah, look, you have Tackle. You have Tackle, Frenzied Blows, and then Giga Piranha Drain. So, we're gonna have to be a little careful. Good enough, I guess. Maybe? Oh, okay, just barely. Oh, okay, that's actually really good. Although that's a bit unfortunate, because this is one of the very first times where we don't have a Piranha plant, but we have a Fire Piranha plant. Although this is good though, because we get a Fire and Dark type, or a Fire and Wood type, rather. Actually, no, a Wood and Fire type even. Yeah, there you go. And yes, the order of the type actually matters in this game. Well, we could have actually gotten some pretty interesting items. In a way, now I kind of wish I didn't go on the top path. The Vine route. There's a couple of things I want to check out. First, I want to check out the guide, because I think it's this is one of the funniest situations to have. Look. Alright, well, whoops. Piranha plant, like, we don't have, but we have Fire Piranha plant. So, yeah. It's also really good because you have a really high attack stat, so it's actually really nice to keep you in this form. Alright, lucky question blocks. Let's see. Jacket 2 coin. One of which we don't really need, and a Cheep Cheep coin. Okay. I mean, we're still getting the items that we need. Like, hey, we're only... Oh, actually, no, we still need more Cheep Cheep coins. No, never mind. We still need one more for Blooper and Cheep Cheep. And then... Still need a few more Goomba coins and stuff. Lakitu coins, I don't think we can use right now since we don't have a Spiny. So, it's a little tricky. Anyways, this is a 3-color course for Fire, Water, and Dark. So, this time I can have Boomerang Mario on my team. So this time we don't want wood, so we can remove you. I mean, I can do you to cover up the water damage we need. And then now all I need is Dark, which I can pretty easily do with just Boo Luigi. Although I don't really need the fire as badly. So what I might do is that. Now we have an insane amount of water damage. Our dark damage is kind of whatever, but it's... I mean, again, we have Boo Luigi for that. Yeah, there we go. So the lowest is fire, but I think it'll be fine. Although maybe it shouldn't be fire, because admittedly most of the enemies that we found in this world have been weak to fire. Okay, well, that's a nice continue, and some fruit that we do need. I can now actually scale up Boomerang attack. Let's see. Well, there's plenty of water, so I think it's better to just go down the water path than the fire path. Oh, and there's a bunch of question blocks. Okay, this was definitely worth it. Hopefully it's not like clear like a bunch of water orbs for this next question block, because I don't have any. No, it's clear dark. Okay, thank you for giving me an easier thing. If anything, I just want to get rid of these heart orbs right now. Alright, all we got was coins. A little upsetting, but... I mean, we can still use those at Lucky Question Block. Alright, I returned, sorry about that. We've got to do that, and that's enough. That should definitely be enough. Nice P-Wings that I don't need, but whatever. I love how, like, even when like there's not like that high of a combo, because they're on a 3-color course, that's bound to happen, where just all of this damage happens. That's honestly why 3-color courses are actually easier, or I would argue they're much easier than normal courses. That is 5 Goombas. Oh yeah, that's definitely enough. Yep. I just was trying to do a group attack because I know it was going to be enough. Oh my Arceus. Oh my Arceus. I think this is enough, game. This is enough. What is that, a 22 combo? Yes, it is a 22 combo. Look at that. 4 Goomba coins. You can't get more than 5 items. But, look at that. That was also a really loud coin sound effect. Jeez. Oh, like, wow, a 22 combo down to a 4 combo. It's fine, I don't really need this stuff. Here's Flutter and Flame Chomp. First strike. It does hurt. I mean, hey, can we get that kind of combo again? Would be kind of cool if we can. No. Boom. Look at that. 2 fruits, 4 Goomba coins. We got way more. We have a lot now. Fire and ice flowers we could have gotten. Those would have been really nice. I would have really loved those ice flowers if I could have gotten them, but no. Game said no, huh? Alright. Let's go to Lucky Question Blocks. Maybe we can get some stuff. A Boo coin and a 1-up. Really, a 1-up. Okay. Transform. I don't think we can transform anyone, can we? Oh no, yes we can. We can get 3 Goomba Tower. 100% worth it. There we go. I think that's it. I don't think we can do anything else, because you need way more Boo coins than the 3 that we have, yeah. At least we're getting a bunch of our allies. Like, we have 2, funny enough as the Goombas, we have 2 allies that are, like, fully transformed now. But what I do have, though, is enough fruit for you to level up Boomerang attack again. Now, I can't do it again anymore. Oh, actually, no, I can. I have rare fruit. But do I want to do this? Because I kind of want to save my rare fruit. Also, what the heck? What is that? Game, you wanna explain what the heck is going on there? Why is the T on top of the I like that for fruit? What the heck? Has it always been like that and I just have never noticed? Like, what if I go to, like, you? Oh. I guess it always been like that. I don't know how I only now noticed. I think, though, I am gonna do this, because this is my only healing skill I have, and I'm almost always gonna have Boomerang Mario on my team, so... we'll do that. What do you require? Oh yeah, you require golden mushrooms. That's not bad to use golden mushrooms, but I do want to use it on you first. I'm almost always having Big Paragoomba, it's such a good ally. Alright. We're done now, then we can go to the castle. I'm kinda dreading this course, but I don't get a choice. So why am I dreading this? Well, if you look at the bottom screen, you'll note, or I guess the left screen on your end, you'll notice that it's a heartless course. That's why I wanted Boomerang Mario to have his healing skill be, like, activated sooner. This is not gonna be fun, but we get no choice. And, like, my main team isn't really that suited for, like, heartless courses, admittedly. Like, I guess I can make, like, a third. I can use, like, this team, but then, like... But even then, like, who would I use? Cheep, I guess? Because that's also a healing skill. Actually, this team, now that I think about it... Whoops. Yeah, no, go back. Sorry, I'm just wanting to... I want to go with this team. I'm thinking about it, but, like, the Koopas also, like, the Paratroopers, rather, have healing skills. Yes, it's only 500 HP, but it's still better than no healing skill. And, like, Boomerang Mario is activated pretty often, so I think we're fine. And one good thing is that we're gonna be getting higher combos, just because, in a technical sense, this is also a 4-color course, because there's no hard orbs. I mean, there's only 5 orbs that can spawn instead of 6. Okay. Yeah, this shouldn't be that bad. Just as long as we can deal all the damage we need, we'll be fine. Okay. Kinda overkill, but it'll be fine. Actually, maybe it's not. I mean, it was, but, like, you know, it's fine. This is not... I'm not looking forward to this. Okay, at least we're getting some good combos. That's one of the good things, is that we can get good combos, good orb, good like, you know, like combo multipliers, and we're golden. We will be completely fine. It's also kind of funny, because every time we level up, we actually can't heal, or it doesn't heal us. So every time we level up, we're not at full HP anymore, which is kind of funny to think about it. Let's see. Yeah. Ooh, okay, nice, we got a Thwomp. I think we already have one, but... Or actually, I don't know if we do. But regardless, we're getting a Thwomp. Oh, we're at the boss already? Dang, that was actually kind of fast. Here's Iggy! Oh, you're gonna immediately start. What do you start with again? Oh, right, you start with First Strike. Well, at least you know what one of his skills is, and wow, that's evil. If you don't have 4,000 HP, that's one of your lives gone. It's Iggy! A wood type with 5 stars of HP, 4 stars of attack, and 4 stars of recovery. It's a really interesting ally for having, like, not quite similar stats, but somewhat similar stats to Iggy, who's also, or I'm sorry, to Larry, who's also a wood type. But anyways, its skill is Iggy's Hurricane, which changes all of your orbs into wood orbs. It's kind of weird because it changes your entire orb field to just one orb, which, I mean, isn't a bad skill, but like, do you really need to change all of your orbs to just wood? Anyways, its awoken skill is skill boost. You know this, that's kind of what all the Koopalings are gonna have. Now, item drops, we can drop coins randomly, but if you defeat it with the Templess combo, which is actually not that hard because this is, you know, a Heartless horse, you'll actually get a Boo Mushroom, which is kind of interesting. Now for enemy skills, it's got Iggy's Hurricane, and First Strike, you already saw those ones. It has Frenzied Blows, which is pretty standardized now for almost all allies, or enemies rather. But then it also has Time Magic. This is the exact same thing as Boo Trick, but instead it reduces it by 2 seconds instead of 1. So, now you only have 4 seconds to move an orb if Time Magic is used, and they're likely going to use that pretty often, too. But what about Iggy's transformations? Well, remember that once it transforms, you can never turn it back, so make sure you're taking that into commitment. I'd really only consider not transforming if you like Skill Boost as an Awoken skill, and you don't really care for the other typings that much. But either way, we have Iggy and Goomba Towers. It's a wood and wood type with 5 stars of HP, 4 stars of attack, and 4 stars of recovery. No base stat changes, which is kind of interesting. It has wood boost, maybe stronger wood team member to attack with than Larry, but also its, you know, its skill is still Iggy's Hurricane, which changes all of your wood into all of your orbs into wood orbs. So it depends on if you really want that that skill to in correlation to whether versus Larry. But then its other transformation, which is Iggy and Bony Beetles, we have a Wood and Dark type with 6 stars of HP, 4 stars of attack, and 4 stars of recovery. Gets one extra star of HP, which is really nice, and I think that's actually a good thing because it also gets the Dark typing, and it gets Twin Target. I'd argue to say that's a better Awoken skill. Wood and Dark, I'm not gonna say that like that's a rare like typing, but it's not that common, so it's nice to have that typing. And then for skills, it's still the exact same, which is Iggy's Hurricane. Now, that did a lot of damage, so I would like to heal that all off, more or less, if you don't mind. Although, it might honestly be unnecessary. Well, actually, because you're probably just gonna Time Magic. Or I could just KO you in one turn. Yeah, I kinda figured that's what was gonna happen. Let's see, do we have a Thwomp? Yeah, we already do have a Thwomp, so this one is kind of useless, but I think it's a higher level than my other one, so yay, I guess? Oh, was that a big Thwomp? I didn't actually notice. That must have been. And there's Iggy's airship. It's our next level that we have to go to. Nice save. Let's see. At least this one's a normal course. Super Mushrooms or Super Leaves are the 2 items we could potentially obtain. Oh, and a 1-up, but like I also don't care for that. I should have probably went to Lucky Question Blocks. That's fine. Whatever. I don't think it's necessary. Oh great, First Striker. Hooray! At least this isn't a Heartless course, so it's not as bad. Wow, that does nothing. What the heck? Are we gonna do more damage, hopefully? Oh, hello, that's the giant, like, hard orb combo right there. Okay, we can't KO the bomb, but we could do that, and that'll be enough. Oh, okay, Bonsai Bill. There's a lot of first strikers in the airships, I've noticed. Which I guess kind of makes sense. But it's also just annoying, if anything. Yeah, that was not a good combo right there. That hurts too, so... gotta be a little careful. Wow, it was literally just all water, light, and dark, huh? No! I didn't see the Dark Orb combo in time. That is fine, we're good. Let's see, is this gonna be... Nope. I know we can pierce your defense, but I don't think we're quite that strong enough. I mean, if we get, like, a full attribute attack, like, get the whole, like, 5.5 times multiplier with Boomerang Mario, then we could theoretically do it, but it's not exactly that easy. Alright, we cleared all the water orbs. What do you give me? A useless one-up. Ooh, okay. This is a little annoying right now. Alright, just barely enough to KO everyone, alright. Really? I'm just gonna rush, just because I can. We're probably gonna get the skill back before the boss. And even if we don't, then that's probably fine, because we'll be fine regardless. I mean, it's not like Iggy was that bad. I mean, no way in heck I was gonna get that, like, fire combo. Because it was really far. At least we're doing decently well. The fact that Green Koopa is level 33 is kind of insane. I don't know why, it just happens insane to me right now. Okay. Wow, there's still a lot of enemies left. We're gonna wing Green Shell. Like, I need to actually start using my skills, since I've kind of not been doing that. Although I can't actually, I just realized I can't match up light, which is unfortunate. Wow, that was actually not that good. But at least the group attack made it like that. Okay, no Dark Bind, thank you very much for that. Wow, that was not enough, dang, okay. Oh wow, look, a full attribute attack. When you're like so low on health and you didn't really need that high of a combo, but whatever. Okay, don't mind me just using Ghost Trick right now. I thought that was the Dark Orb. That's really bad, actually. Nah. Okay, it's gonna charge. Actually, I don't think it has Dark Bind, so I think we're fine. I don't like the, like, no ability to make some of these combos right now, though. Like, there's too many hard orbs right now. Okay, just about enough. Oh, okay, well, I mean, I don't really need it, but thanks anyways, I guess. Potentially a higher level Parabeetle than the one I have. Although I don't think so, actually. Begin the first strike again? Hey, at least this isn't a Heartless course. I mean, I guess I'll just Boo Trick. That's kind of the best I can do, to be honest. Although that's probably enough, because yep. No fire, but don't need it. Super light block, meaning Parabeetle joined you at level 5. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my my Parabeetle's higher level than that.
Okie dokie.
You can now use Penguin Mario as a leader.
Oh yeah.
And Penguin Luigi as a leader. Let's keep going. The next world is in a land of clouds. World 5 cleared. Alright. Now, as you know, I don't really want to move on to World 6 yet. I'll admit, I do like the music in World 6, like the world music, but not right now. Can I go back to World 5, please? Thank you. Mainly because we have a couple of new allies we just got. Penguin Mario! So water and fire type with 5 stars of HP, 3 stars of attack, and 5 stars of recovery. Again, we're jumping on the path with low attack when high recovery, and that's not exactly the stats you really want. Now, you may notice it's another water and fire type, which is just like Ice Mario and like Boomerang Mario, but we don't talk about Boomerang Mario, that's a whole separate beast. I mean, I also want to bring this because its leader skill is Ice Dance, which will raise your attack and recovery of your water team members by 2 times. Instead of by 50% by Ice Mario, it's now a straight up 100% boost with Penguin Mario. Now, that does sound better. The issue is that you are kind of missing out on its skill, Ice Ball, which would increase your attack by 50%, so it would essentially make it a 100% boost. But, well, now its skill here changes your Light Orbs into Water Orbs, which is Dive. Up to you to decide on which one you want more. I personally think that Ice Mario is better, because while the leader skill is not as good, like, the Ice Ball affects everyone, not like, or I mean, it affects all your water team members, rather. And it's also much easier to, like, choose when you want that attack boost, rather than to always have that attack boost, but have a skill that's kind of mediocre, to be honest. Because, again, it's not like it's a bad idea to change your orbs, it's just that having that on a leader isn't necessarily the best when you can have potentially other allies that could do that. Penguin Luigi, a water and wood type with 4 stars of HP, 4 stars of attack, and 5 stars of recovery. There you go, some more balanced stats. Again, it's a bit unfortunate that recovery is the highest, but it's whatever. At least you have 4 stars of HP and 4 stars of attack. Now, its leader skill is basically the exact same thing as Ice Luigi, like leader skill, which is, you know, raising attack in your HP, but by 2 times rather than 1.5 times. And its skill is Ice Shower, which changes your Heart Orbs into Water Orbs. This is way better than Penguin Mario, because Penguin Mario is turning your Light Orbs, and while yes, Light Orbs isn't one of the strongest types in the game, like light allies are not as strong. Now its skill is Ice Shower, which changes your Heart Orbs into Water Orbs. This is generally better, because Heart Orbs are only really useful for healing, and the later you are in the game, the less you really need Heart Orbs, because you're just gonna get one shot anyways, that healing doesn't really matter that much. And Light Orbs potentially being an attacking orb, even if light team members aren't generally the strongest, it's still nice to have an attacking option with light. With Heart, it doesn't give you any attacking options, so turning that into an attacking option with water, that's really nice. Now, is this better than Ice Luigi? It's kind of up to you to decide that, in my opinion, because both of them kind of have the same idea, it's increasing your HP and attack to the stats you really want, and its skills are vastly different. Both, like, one of them nullifies the damage you take from wood, and then obviously Ice Tower changes your orbs. I will admit that nullifying the damage from wood is a good skill. The problem is that there's not too many opportunities where you're actually able to use this skill, since it does take time to charge, and unfortunately the base stats of Ice Luigi isn't really helping you that much for keeping it. One of the nice things though is that you can get a 4 times boost of your attack, and a 2 times boost of your HP and recovery if you do have Pikmin Mario and Pikmin Luigi, which is more so useful in like very specific courses than like a nice strategy I actually recommend you use. And there you have it, right there. That is the entirety of World 5. I mean, we got our introduction to Wigglers, which are found in like almost every level, so that's really nice actually. Like I got to see one of my favorite Mario characters actually see one, and their transformations all in one course, or in one world rather, which is nice. Again, I mentioned before, there's no snow world because, you know, World 2 was a cave world, and then World 3 was the desert, and then World 4 was the water, and yeah, you kind of understand though. There's no snow world, which is kind of interesting. And now, like I kind of brushed over it, but King Boo is an enemy. It's not a boss, even though it looks like it could be a boss. It's not. It's a regular enemy that you can just have on your team, no matter what. I mean, this secret level is a decent grinding spot. It is a normal course, which is a bit unfortunate, but, like, you have a couple of coin coffers and a bunch of other, like, allies you could potentially obtain, along with, like, you don't get any, question mark blocks items, so that is an issue. Yoshi, we got Yoshi as a helper. Nice, because, they're pretty good. I mean, obviously, I kind of mentioned before that their helper skill is very similar to Boo Mario and Boo Luigi, and gives you an even bigger boost, so definitely worth pairing them whenever you can, oftentimes like when you have a fire, wood, and dark 3-color course. Now, with 5 Castle, it's a heartless course. Unfortunately, almost every single tower or castle after this point are gonna have heartless courses. This is, and I'm not even joking when I'm saying this, by the way, there's no good way to kind of counter these courses very well, other than just have healing skills or just have really strong attackers, like allies. That way, like, they can deal all the damage you need before you even need to take damage. But that's not to say that there will be first strikers that will kind of ruin your day, maybe, so maybe keep a few allies that can heal them, that can heal you without needing to use heart orbs that don't naturally spawn, rather. Like, it's for this reason why this castle is kind of difficult. Like, World 5, I'll admit, World 5 is another blur moment to me, where it's like, when I first played this game, I really don't remember much about this world. Like, I just remember it had Wigglers in the tower, in the castle, rather, being really hard because it's a heartless course. But I kind of don't remember having, like, any struggle with this. And ironically, it also could just be because World 3 was really difficult that I kind of had to force to, like, over-level and actually get good at the orb matching mechanics. But yeah. There's not much left for us to really do in World 5. I mean, we could go back and grind for, like, some items and stuff, but... And admittedly, World 5 actually gave us a bunch of upgrades that we were kind of desperately needing, so I won't complain. Let's get our Super Mushroom, Poison Mushroom, and a Superstar. All really good allies. How many Super Mushrooms do we have? 4. We still need a few more, and we still need more Poison Mushrooms. I'm probably gonna do some grinding for next episode, and I guess next world, rather, because World 6. World 6 is, I don't remember World 6 being that difficult, but I'm still gonna grind. Might as well. There's a bunch, like, we're like one item away from doing a lot of stuff, like transforming, like our Blooper and Cheep Cheep. We're like one golden mushroom away from, like, skilling up, like, Big Paragoombas skill, and like we're a couple of items away for certain allies as well, and it would be nice to, like, start getting their ally, or getting, like, my allies to stronger as fast as possible, because I don't want a ghost house situation where I just kind of accidentally brought weak allies to a course, and that kind of just meant I was, like, slowly going through the course. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you another time. You let an 8-ball fall. Goodbye!